Don't go back to a flag without resting only because there's no harm in doing so. Fair enough. Hey, someone's over there. Are they friend-coded, or are we going to have to fight? They don't look human. I'm seeing... Oh, Jesus Christ. Is this a killer mime? Are we getting mimes at last? Oh, motherfuck. We are getting killer mimes. Alright, you know what, Gustav? You take the lead here. You deal with this shit. Oh, motherfucker. Oh, Jesus. We are doing the thing. What the fuck? Oh, we missed... Okay, so there was one of these things in Lumiere to fight. Yeah, welcome to Mime Town. Jesus Christ. Alright, Homeboy is blocking, so I'm assuming damage is... or what we do is probably not going to hit as hard. Alright. Gustav, take a testing poke at this thing. Yeah, I thought so. It might have a weak point. Maybe the eyes, but I don't know. I feel like the wall is going to be a bit too tangible for that. Alright. We're going to slow this motherfucker. Alright, we get another attack. This is good. I have concerns here. Actually, hang on a second. Pop that guy in the head. Damn. Go for the eyes? No. Alright, not seeing an obvious weak point. Never mind. I have concerns about this. We barely scratched this guy. Weak points are blaringly obvious. He has none. Got it. Yeah, this guy is... Oh, Jesus. Ow. Alright, 1 out of 3. We're getting better. So now we might actually be able to hurt this guy. So... Whoop. What do we have available? Is it fire time? Okay, we are still not doing a lot of damage here. I have concerns, like significant concerns about this fight. What do we have? Low physical... Taught you about breaking an enemy. Alright. Oh, okay, so this dude has armor up and we need to get through his armor in order to wear him down. Fantastic. Alright. Hammer this guy. Little bar below his health. Alright. Jesus Christ.
That hurts.
Yeah, no shit. Okay, and it's silenced her. Awesome. Alright. Do we have any healing things on you? Yeah, use that. Okay, so yeah, it's the Honkai Star Rail thing. We gotta break through that before we do any real damage to this guy. Fantastic! Okay, Gustav.
Danger!
Damn.
Let's push forward.
Okay. Actually, hang on a second. No, no. See, changing your items. Look at W, you have 2. Hold on a second. I have... Oh, these things. Give 3 AP. Okay, so you need to use skills to break this thing open. Alright, fair enough. Careful about excessive dodging. Usually just means you can't dodge at the right time. Right. Okay. Started... Oh, I didn't even notice that. Yeah, started at 1 and now we have 2. So we got stuff during the fight. That's interesting. Alright, use that. Let's see... Can break, I see now. Alright. Homeboy, overcharge.
For those who come after.
Hey, finally. Alright, now we hammer this guy. Alright. Medium ice damage. Yeah, light him up.
Ice shatter.
Alright. Oh, oh, wait a minute. Okay, so you're saying... So I misread that. So the items we got restock every fight, and that affected the number we bring in? Interesting. Or is it, no, that not restock every fight, but... I don't know. I'm trying to figure this out. It's kind of a lot being thrown at me here. Bear with me here. Restocks with resting. Alright. Okay, so yeah, it's Estus flasks. Makes sense. Kinda, sorta. Alright. Alright, hammer this dude. Alright, we're actually doing some damage now. Jesus Christ.
Not looking good.
Yeah, no shit. Alright, get Gustav back up. Every rest you get max, but the tint you got on the world up your max from 1 to 2. You want to get tints in the world that will bring your max up to 2. Got it, alright. Okay. Well, this is not going well. If I don't learn to dodge quick, this is going to be a very...
Dodge,
ugly
Gustav.
fight. Hey, alright.
Not looking good.
He's beginning to believe. Alright. Alright, light him on fire.
Feel the burn.
Okay. I feel like any minute now he's going to put the wall back up, and that's going to be a problem. But we'll risk it and swing more time.
Let's push forward.
Alright. What do we got? I feel like burn stacks are doing a respectable amount of damage. Damn! Okay. Are we out of those? We are. Shit. Okay, yeah, no pressure, Gustav, but appears to be all down to you. Actually, hang on a second. Can we squeeze a shot in and overcharge? I think we can. Get a little more damage in. And... ooh, let's hope this works.
For those who come after.
Hey! Ah, outfit unlocked. Excellent. What was yours is now mime. Ha ha! Welcome to Baguette World. Outstanding. We want to try to hit it when timer's in the yellow bar. Alright. Fascinating. But, yeah, we took a pounding on that one. So that's going to be a mechanic. We specifically have to deal with enemies that have high defenses, and we need to use skills marked for breaking those defenses. Put the Baguette on. Oh, we can do that here? Alright. Gustav. Dress in the costume of your people. Awesome. Actually, hang on a second. Does that apply for everyone? Does not. Damn. Alright. She's probably like, nah, fuck that. You have all the fun. We are prepared. This will definitely be a game where I'll be reviewing the footage and see if a better opportunity to see what's going on in combat, as opposed to just focusing on reacting quickly. Alright. Let's take 5 here. Did we level from that? We did. Outstanding. Alright. Alright, Gustav, put all your points in physical stuff. You're going to be the group himbo. And Luna, since you know what you're doing, Actually, probably not a bad idea to get some health on her. But might also increases all damage dealt. So I'm noticing there's not really any, like, intellect stats or anything that directly tracks with magic. So it feels like it's more a question of, do you want this character to hit harder or more often? So actually, yeah, we'll focus on... Oh, she's still got Vitality marked as well. Alright, what we're wearing will be in cutscenes. I would expect no less. Alright, we can learn skills. Alright. Deal single assault, use weapons element, powerful, blah blah blah. Assign kill, overcharge, unlock skill. Alright. Applies powerful to 1 to 3 allies, increasing damage. Applies mark. Interesting. Alright, what's your stuff look like? Healing. Okay, this we're gonna need. Okay, earth damage and thunderfall. Deals medium damage. Combos off of fire. Interesting. They have individual skill points you can level them on your own. Gotcha. Yeah, we'll do that. Alright, Gustav. Might as well... Screw it, why not? Alright. Now that we're prepared, let's try this again. Yeah, only 6 skills can be equipped. That's exactly what I was wondering. I got the impression. Alright.
Ice shatter.
Oh, I saw it. There was a very... One second. Damn it. There was a very narrow window to see it, but I did see the projectile moving through the quick time action thingy. Alright, down he goes. We continue. Is there anything over there? No. Alright, Luna, take the lead. I trust your decision-making more than most in this situation. Hey, cutscene time. Uh-oh. Alright, party time. Damn it, they're learning to team up now, too. Okay, hold on a damn minute. She started to move, but still got hit. Okay, flying enemies evade the most damage from attacks or skills. Shooting them is more effective. Right. Doink. 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 Alright. I feel like these things aren't technically flying per se, because it felt like her range damage wasn't doing that much, but her basic attack flattened the thing. Ah, okay, he dodged. Damn it. Alright, they're getting crafty. Alright. Patch yourself up. Damn it. Of course, that would have a quick time thing as well. I'm assuming pretty much every skill is going to have that. Alright. No weak points open on these fillers, it looks like. Alright.
This was weak.
Okay, I didn't even get a prompt there. Alright. So basically, you have a 2-hit chance that happens on skills before it even hits the prompt. Concerning. Alright. You have anything. 1. Alright. Okay, so that actually did a fair chunk of their health. Just not a lot numerically. Alright. Damn it.
I'll do it.
Jesus Christ.
I'm ready. A storm is coming.
Ay, ay, ay. Okay. Yeah, the timing on this is gonna be real fucking gnarly. I exist to help others with their esteem issues, Chris. Alright, well... that got fucked up. We will backtrack, heal, avoid the large thing, and proceed. There remains something funny about her, like, floating but still having to mantle and interact with the environment. It is a levitation that is style over substance. It is, however, very stylish. Alright, we got a rope over there, and we got this feller over here. Oop. Pick it up
This
on
one
that,
looks
yeah.
dangerous.
Huh. I do appreciate that it's actually looking at me, but also it's not approaching. You know, let's go up the rope real quick. There might be a glowing thingy we can pick up.
These blue trees.
Something's disrupting the chroma around here. Be careful.
Do we attack the tree? No. Anything around here? Hey, I see that.
Well, that will help.
Still haven't figured out what this stuff does. Again, I'm assuming it will get spent somewhere. Alright, we can go there. Huh. We can go there, or we can fight the thing. Let's fight the thing. Sorry, Gustav. The people demand content. Don't worry, buddy. I'll get the hang of dodge one of these days. Whoa-ah! Okay, it's got a boss bar. Shit. This might be this game's Taurus demon. Alright. On the other hand, that did just take off like a third of its health, so... maybe I'm overthinking this. Alright. Give it a doink. Now, wait just a tick there. That shot seemed like it did about the same amount of damage. Is it because of the armor bar? Do aimed attacks bypass that? Get that impression. Alright, Alright, let's try ice on this thing.
Ice! Shut!
Damn it.
Danger!
Ah! Jesus Christ. Ah! Okay, this thing means business. Yeah. This might be a better part of Valor moment. But... fuck it, get Gustav up. The only way we're gonna learn this is by doing. There we go. Not a boss. Bosses have cutscenes. Fair enough. Alright. Okay. Alright, hammer this thing, buddy.
This was weak.
Now wait a minute. Ah, Jesus Christ. Okay. We didn't even get a prompt there, so what the hell happened? He had only 1 out of 10. Okay. Wait. I'm getting confused here. Alright, not enough to heal. That fucking sucks. Okay. You know what? Use it on yourself. Why not?
Feeling better.
His charges have to be... Okay. So we have to deal damage first, then we get the quick time prompt when doing skills. Alright. That was... That felt a little less than clear, but alright. Anyway.
Get ready.
God damn it. Motherfucker. Well, there's my first death. It is successfully punking me out with these, like, animations, I must confess. Alright, let's try this again. Okay, so here's the thing. I noticed that the bar filled up after I shot its weak point. So I'm wondering if that had something to do with it. Alright, go ahead and attack.
Let us stain them.
Alright, that was a crit. Good job, Chief. Save up. We're probably going to need that healing. Yeah, can't wait for Expedition 34. Ah, Jesus. Right, that's a second attack. Fuck. Okay. Tried to parry there. That was poorly considered. Okay, weak point gives you a bonus to its break power, but because you hit a weak point. Charges you to like 40%. Okay, whoa. Hold on. So the break bar fills up rather than wears down. Alright. Interesting. It's like, yeah, it's like a 30-second hold before it actually goes. That is deeply confusing. More damage, gets a 100% break bar, he breaks. Alright. That, I feel, should have been tutorialized at some point, even if you didn't find the mime in town or whatever. That's kind of need-to-know information. Anyway, I remember he was sort of weak to ice. Helps. Jesus Christ! So basically this thing is kicking my ass, and I feel like I should probably, like, go do other things here. Maybe, possibly. Yeah, I'm picking up some sadism here. Fuck it. Ah, yeah, quickly my ass. Yeah, no. Message received. We need to go do other things. If we can't even take one attack, we are clearly not meant to do this yet. Alright. Find it interesting and put me there, not back at the flag, but I'll take whatever mercy I can get. Alright, we'll have to practice our abilities on other, less hurty enemies. Come on, Gustav. Try this guy. I do feel it is a bit off to have a game so dependent on timing, but with enemies that are all going to have variable timing, because those tells are going to differ wildly from one creature to the next. Let's see. I appreciate a challenge, but I suspect... Okay... Yeah, you know, just get on that guy. I suspect this is a situation where additional testing would have
Ready
helped.
to evade.
Damn it. They all have a sound before they actually go for the kill. There we go. I'll start training my ear to listen to that. At least consistent for the same type of creature. Yeah. Fair enough. That I would expect. Because, yeah, if I'm listening for sound cues and other things are happening, like enemies are dissolving, I don't know. Still feeling it out. I appreciate the intent to make something different than your usual combat, and it's definitely standing out. Just feels like it kind of throws you into the deep end real quick. Right, yeah, obviously you're meant to practice on trash mobs before finding something. And they did warn me that that thing looked tough. The thing is, in an RPG, when somebody tells you something is dangerous and everybody who goes there doesn't return, that's usually your cue that you're going to go do that thing, usually right away. It's the rare game that actually means it. So, is there anything up here? Yeah, I can see why, Ivory. It's definitely something that's going to be an acquired taste. Some bosses have combos that add more attacks so their HP gets lower. Okay, that's mean. Like, I can see that in a classic arcadey sense, where you get a boss lower and they go through stages and they have new attacks and such. But in a game where every individual attack does a lot of damage and is meaningful and causes problems for you, that feels like something that can very quickly spiral out of control. Yeah, I can see that. This is definitely a game that is going to take a lot of practice to get used to. Looks like we can climb here. Alright. Up you go, good stuff.
Someone came here before and set up these handholds.
Probably Expedition 69. The Climbers Expedition.
Nice.
Let us thank them for that.
Alright. More than one level in Neo and its sequel just by parrying every parryable enemy. Well, you know. You're a new type, Mirage. Obviously, you're prepared for that. Okay, what's this guy's deal? Is this going to be a boss? That was the only form of attack.
Something's wrong.
Parrying is the preferred method.
Why isn't it attacking us?
Well, it certainly attacked them.
Learning with dodge is the way to start until you get perfect everything. When you get perfect dodges, that's when you know to parry. Practice, 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 eh?
Learn from the ones who came before.
And lay the trail for the ones who come after.
Expedition 81, René. Huge discovery. This is the first Nevron with whom we've been able to communicate. It seems stuck in this cave. Gregoire is, as usual, deeply suspicious, but this could change our entire understanding of Nevrons and the Painters.
Of course. And it's gonna get up, pissed off, and attack us.
The dead here don't disappear like in Lumiere. Their chroma stays inside their bodies.
So, harvest chroma
On
from
the
dead
beach,
bodies. Got it.
Some did disappear.
He wasn't a Nevron.
Right, parries allow for counters.
Something about the way Neville's
Narrower,
kills
smaller
seems to
window,
affect
but
our chroma.
incentive.
Perhaps your friend here can enlighten us. It really does speak.
I don't
What
like...
do you mean, light?
It's gonna suck your life force out. That's what it
Did
means.
you kill these people?
Painted? By the paintress?
Kind of looks like the chunky fellow we saw at the statue. Obviously not them, but...
If we bring it light, perhaps we can learn more.
I'm not sure that's a good idea.
I mean, you know, where else are we gonna spend this stuff? I assume this is where we start spending the chroma. Hey, big fella. Not quite, huh? Mark the path we must walk, but I sit here in darkness. Without light, I cannot follow her. What kind of light? A pure light. I must bring forth a flame that lights the path forward. Something flammable, then. Shine. I need to shine. It's more obvious when you'll use the chroma. Alright. I will take your word on that. Alright, so homeboy needs something flammable here. Also, this is concerning. What the hell? Just trying to get a sense of what happened here. Something stabbed out from that tree. You can almost kind of see... Oh, okay, yeah, it's one of them things. The Lancer things, whatever. Then something turned these guys into trees? I don't know, I have many questions. Alright, we're good here. Might as well rest. Can always come back later, he won't be going anywhere. Alright, yeah, I get the feeling this will be something we... This will be a dude we give things to get things. Just not the obvious thing. Second option? Oh, fast travel? Yeah, that I got. Yep. I understand video games.
Flares!
Survivors!
Hey!
Hurry!
Oh, hell. Oh! Alright. No railing on that one. Ah, shit. We got company. Alright. Do we have eyes on the weak point? Yes. Beautiful. Beautiful. Alright.
A storm is coming. Ice shatter!
There we go. Alright.
Ready to evade.
Damn it. Fellow caster, huh? Yeah, so these guys are also gonna have elemental dealies. Hey, you got a weapon off that. Nice. I'm assuming, yeah, it looks like that one's for Lune, huh? Alright. So, slightly better damage. Still fire element. Ooh, okay. We'll give that a try. Chroma Catalyst can be used at camp to upgrade weapons up to level 3. Nice. Alright, let's look around.
Interesting.
Additional point. Hey, alright. Oh, is that a... Okay, yeah, no. It's a thing used at camp. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Let's look around. Alright, so we came out of that cave. Ran over here. This is where I fell. Only it can. Gotcha. Anything over here? Let's see, I know there was one more critter running around. Feels like we are close to a place where events are going to happen. Alright. Gus, give him a doink. Ah. Oh wait, no, that's a flying one. We good. Shoot him again.
Let us stain them.
Alright, put that one down. Thank you. There we go. Damn it. I do appreciate that she's kicking her magic out. You don't see that often. Alright. We good there. Hey!
Nice.
Rock and roll. There's another one down there. I see you, my friend. Woofa! Alright. Doink. 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 Outstanding.
Chroma is flowing.
Alright. Beam to hit enemies can break enemies in the world. Doesn't explain that. I stumbled on it. Interesting. Alright. Or break items, yeah. I will give that a try. Right.
I'll do it. Let's push forward.
Hold on a second. Can you heal? Good, do so. Look, I did not deny there was going to be a learning curve here, Luna. You're going to have to bear with me here. Oh, damn it. That's right, he's a flying dude. There we go. Damn it. Alright. Alright. We got one, huh?
An advantage.
So I can tell they've gone out of their way to steer away from most of the standard genre conventions. Like the way inventory works, for instance. You're not dealing with the usual approach to items where the same stuff you have access to in battle is stuff you can use at any time. Which is an interesting choice. It adds to the list of things that take some getting used to. But I think, honestly, for the most part, it's reasonably intuitive, and it keeps you focused on the mechanics of progression. The main issue continues to be the dodging, and, you know, that part definitely lives up to its reputation. Case in point.
Chroma is flowing.
But we'll see if I can get good, as the kids say. That timing, at least I'm getting the hang of. All you gotta do is give me a big, obvious visual indicator. And I'm golden.
I'm ready. Chroma is flowing.
Alright. I see that. Aha! I think I see what you mean, Kren. Yeah, yeah, so you can free aim in here and... Alright.
We could light something with this.
Hey, you don't say. I happen to know someone who's looking for this. First strike thingy. Okay, that thing, yeah. Hey, big fella. Got a thing for you. I admit resin is not something I think of in terms of flammable objects. But I'll take your word for it. Gone are the days when I wandered in darkness. Soon I shall shine. Light it. Help me shine. Make me complete. A very precise shot, perhaps? Hey, here's your aiming tutorial. What am I shooting at? The torch? Hey. Long have I awaited this light. I must join the others. Lead me, mistress. For the future, shrouded in darkness. Yeah, we need some information here, dude. Well, please, mistress, capture light. Huh. What was that about? I felt my mistress guiding me. I could almost hear her. I must have more light. Don't understand what she asks of me. Shine. I need to shine once more. Hey!
What did it mean by light? Let's keep an eye out for other Neverons like this one. We might learn something.
Alright. Might as well spend some points here. Alright. Dude, bump your defense up a little. We're going to be making a lot of mistakes here. Alright. Lune. Actually, probably not a bad idea either. And yeah, there we go. Rock and roll. Just 1 point each. Nothing to do. Is that... Well, we'll have to unlock it eventually. Alright, let's mosey. Yeah, you increase your max stacks to use in battle. Cool. Yeah, they're doing some interesting things with the way they streamline...
Interesting.
Hey, new Picto. The... What even is the word I'm looking for here? The way... They streamline your approach to resources, and the things you use to sustain your party in the long term, in both the immediate tactical sense and in the long term of like surviving the overall dungeon. There are things you need to... There are things that are meant to be used in a given fight, and there are things you need to choose when to use to keep the party going between fights. And it's a marked departure from how an RPG usually does this, which is interesting. Again, they're doing a lot of things to... Oh, here's another flag. They're doing a lot of things that break up the usual pacing of RPG progression. Mostly for good, I think. Not every decision I'm crazy about, but it's doing enough right that I'm willing to see... I'm willing to see where this goes.
Leo!
Oh, shit. Okay, boss time. Yeah, you don't have 70 potions, you just have 3 sets.
big.
Exactly.
Fall back!
I don't think he's going to give us that option. I can't help but appreciate how French this game is.
Get ready.
Alright.
Let the ink flow.
Right. Some enemies have shields that protect them. Each one completely blocks one hit. Alright. I feel like this is a trick. But let's poke it and see what happens. Alright, so that does 2. Yeah, you know what? We'll doink it one more time. Get rid of that. There we go. Alright. Marking shots. Do we want to spend all our points right now? Fucking leave all.
Ah, this was weak.
Ah. Damn it. There we go. See, that's a little more fair visual indicator. You can see a thing approaching and aren't just waiting for the thing to snap into an animation state. Alright. You know what? Patch yourself up. Gotta build up charge, right. Alright.
Dodge, Gustav.
There we go. Alright.
Dodge, Gustav.
Long wind up on that one. Okay, let's start hammering this thing. Now we're getting somewhere. Feels threatened. Alright, now it's gonna get serious. Ah, it's bringing friends. Awesome. Yeah, his first skill gives charge. Gotcha. Alright. Alright. He brought some friends to the party. I'll soften him up. Beautiful. Alright, there goes one. Damn.
I'll do it. Dodge, Gustav.
There we go.
I'm ready.
I'm sensing these can't be parried. Not that I've been trying very hard at parries, obviously. Damn.
Let the ink flow.
Alright. Now... They can be parried, alright. Interesting. Interesting. Alright, now we can look like we can do some damage with this thing. Kucha!
Let me paint death!
That's a hit. Alright, starting to see the rhythm of offense here. Alright. Patch yourself up. Let's see. Damn it!
Let the ink flow.
Funky timing on that. Alright. Low earth, damage all enemies. I feel like earth isn't going to do much to this guy. We'll save him. Damn it! Alright, well... Alright. Getting there.
That hurts.
Yeah. I'm working on it. Okay. Looks like we can do some spectral damage. We'll hang on to that for now. Do one more basic attack. Yeah, dodge back at man. Dude's getting some footwork in. Little by little. Alright. Still not enough for Thunderfall.
Careful. He's building up chroma.
Oh boy. Alright. He's getting serious now. And we're not going to be able to do much to get through that. Alright. Doink him twice. There we go. This dude has a nice long tail. Hey, weak point's open. No. I was gonna use the thunder spell, but eh. Huh. There we go. That's better. Alright. Should be able to lay him flat or at least get close now. Alright, good stuff. Your time to shine.
For those who come after.
Ooh, almost. Yeah, honestly, I'm feeling this. This is good design here.
Gustav!
What the hell?
The Patriots must fall!
Oh, is this a cutscene thing? I think it is. Yeah, we got close enough to finish for a group finisher. Sweet! I wonder if that'd be different if she was down or if Gustav was down. Cool.
Celebrate later.
That was fun.
There'll be others. We should be safe up in the tree.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, you could cut him down. Give him some dignity.
Putain, nobody.
Wait, there's a message on the wall. Took mile to the weird corals. Head north. Look for a door inside a hut.
Hey, alright, more people lived.
This doesn't make sense. Who would have written this? It sounds like an expeditioner, but everyone knows to sign their messages.
Yeah, but they might have been in a hurry.
I don't know. Doesn't sound like anyone on the team. What if it's a trap? The man on the beach?
It's a lead. Our only lead. Whoever this is knows Mael. We have to go.
No. Not yet. Protocol is to regroup at the rally point and wait 3 days.
Wait
This
for
message
who,
feels
exactly?
off. If it was an expeditioner, they would have stayed here.
Like the guy that died downstairs?
Everyone knows the protocol.
Right, but they may have been in danger. Maybe this location has been compromised. Things change in the field.
There's a reason.
Protocol doesn't cover
There's a-
every contingency.
Okay, is this
There's
really
no-
the time and place for this argument?
There's a reason. It's protocol. We designed it to yield the optimal result in the vast majority of situations.
You didn't even scout out the landing
Was
area.
our entire team dying part of that optimal result?
Yes, thank you.
Look, I'm going after Maya.
Somehow this still works even with the French outfit. Dude is selling it. They're both selling it, honestly. I'm liking these
Protocol
characters.
also states, never move solo.
Yeah, your
Let you
protocols
choose
are
which
kind of
protocol
shite.
to break.
But yeah, I'm starting to get a feel for what they're going for with the dodging and parrying and such. I feel like it could be tutorialized a bit better, but it's starting to make some sense, and you're starting to learn to... At this point, you're learning to watch for the tells, and that boss felt fairly manageable. There was room to experiment and make mistakes, but also it was still a credible threat. Yeah, don't go solo. Exactly. The buddy system. It's the rule for a reason.
We can use that.
Hey. We'll find a flag and we'll probably wrap up there for the night. What's down here? Yeah, here we go. Alright. Spend some points here. But yeah, I'm enjoying this so far. Definitely feeling the trickiness of the battle system. It's going to be an acquired taste. But I was warned extensively about that going in, so that is a hurdle I am willing to work to clear. A skill issue, as the kids say. But yeah, the rest of the game is absolutely nailing it in terms of presentation and the... Okay, spells also a heal. Not a bad idea. You know what? We'll grab that as well. But yeah, in terms of the creativity of the concepts and the world, deals low single target lightning damage. You know what? A cheap. No, we'll hang on to that for now. But yeah, in terms of the merging the surreal concepts with fairly grounded characters and just rock solid dialogue and direction, the game is doing a very good job at bringing you into a world you don't necessarily understand, but characters you sympathize with long enough to understand. A very important thing if you're going to avoid large exposition dumps and focus on the adventure and the character interactions and such. This is a very strongly presented game, and I'm very much looking forward to getting back to it. Remember reading that during Napoleon's retreat from Russia, the people most likely to die from frostbite, wolves, Russians, were those who just deserted solo instead of with their squads. Yeah, exactly. You gotta stick together. In situations like this, what else can you do but rely on your partner, no matter who they are or how much of a liability they've been thus far. And you know, no one's really covering themselves in glories so far, except these two, but we have a long way to go before we can redeem the honor of Expedition 33. But we'll get to that next week. Next session. That's 2 weeks from now. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Have a good night, and tomorrow night we will be going in a much different indie direction. Back to the exciting world of Quake 1 mods from Brazil. See you next time.